Yes, NPP communicator baako a ɔyɛ female. Ɔno nso etumi akyerɛ kwan a wɔtumi anaa deɛ wɔtumi ayɛ de adevelop zongos in the northern region and all across the country. What I say. Na lady no kyerɛ sɛ sɛnea n'ano awowo no, wotumi sɛ no, the lady knows what she's saying. So let's listen to what the lady is telling us here.
Very well, Annie. As you can tell, I don't know if you've been following, but every NPP person currently must be very, very excited, if not very proud, about what is happening in our Zangos. So this is the background, Annie. Nobody can change the fact that predominantly the Zango used to be for the NDC. And it is basically for the fact that there were myths or even deliberate spread of information on the compliance or the issue that happened in Ghana, between Ghana and Nigeria. People capitalized on it, and that is the NDC, including my family members, some of my family members. We had this strong perception that the NPP doesn't want the Zongo person. The NPP doesn't want peace in the Zongo. The NPP would get our people back to Nigeria or any parts of the Zongo originated places that any of us could come from, which is actually not the case, and which over time has actually been unfolded. And then the NPP has been heavily vindicated for its own good deeds that has happened over the time. And it goes back to His Excellency, former Vice President Alhaji Aliu Mahama, when he was the Vice President of the Republic. You know, NPP would always try to do the regional balancing thing, religion, because of our all-inclusive nature as a party. So he came on, he served, even it goes back to R.I. Alasan and Co. from the north. But what we do here is Zongo, don't vote for them. Don't vote for them. They don't like you. A party that doesn't like you would go to a step of giving you a development fund that is enacted by an act of parliament. And that was in 2018. This has actually given us not only sense of confidence, but also the reassurance that all the good works that is going on in the Zangos will be continued. And that is why I have this handbook. I could even dash it to you to add to your documents here. At least I would leave it to have the Zongo here, to have what we have done as a political party, and to have specifically what we do and will still do in various areas. Annie, to go quite specific, what is with me here are 6-unit classroom blocks each that, with the able leadership of Dr. Mahmoud Baumia, the presidency of Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo implemented in our Zongos through the Zongo Development Secretariat. So when you go, you can talk about the Amria in Tamale. That is around the Banville stretch.
You've done a lot of projects for the Zongo.
That is what I'm mentioning, and yes, you are right, 100% right, 100% right. And then
what did you promise?
This adds up.
What did you promise to do for the Zongo?
Good. We promised overall development, elevation of the Zongo person, one, narrowing it to these thematic areas: education, health, livelihood, empowerment. These 3 key things are those that caught my eye, that got me reflecting, and that got me connecting directly to my people. And Annie, that is why when they called me to say, look, we are honoring you with a title of Yamera.
Congratulations on that.
Thank you, my dear. Thank you so much. What's the title again? Yamera.
Yamera.
Yes, that's the Nkoswohima of my people across Ghana, not Zango. So you know Zango, we are clustered. We have several tribes in the Zangos. You have the Baris, Kanuri, which I am. We have the Baaris, which my mother is. We have the Zabarma. We have the Hausa is kind of an umbrella of we all the tribes under. Yes. Okay. So when they say Yamera for the Kanuri people of Ghana, the entirety of Ghana, it means I am the Nkoswohima for my people, for the whole of Ghana, Bari community. And that we have direct relation with Meduguri, those in Sudan, Cameroon, and other parts of the world. And what we seek to do is to look at general development, like the Zongo development thing we are talking about. Yes, we looked at health, education, and then what is it? Livelihood empowerment. And that is why I'm touching on education for now. The 69 classroom blocks we have, 6 units classroom blocks. So 6 units by
I'm not going
69
detailed, like,
we
so
have
yes,
done that.
because of time.
We have given, in terms of social amenities, street lights, roads, education generally. You know, the Zongo person is still part of Ghana. Largely, some are by birth, some have naturalized. They are part of the free SHS we are talking about. They are beneficiaries of Agenda 111 we are talking about. We Zango people are beneficiaries of all achievements that these Zango can talk about, especially the ambulance
Let me ask a
services.
question, which probably the two of you can
Yes, sure.
tackle.
Yes.
Why do we want to treat the Zango communities with a special approach?
Fantastic. And that is where the conversation
Because, and I'm asking this
Mhm.
because you mentioned that
Yes.
they benefited from free SHS. In my
Which is,
head, of course, they should benefit.
they
They
should.
are part of the country.
Fantastic. And that is why I even said, of course, Zango people are Ghanaians.
Yeah, so why are we giving a
Good,
special...
Annie. I love your question. You know why? Even when we go back to our political parties, for some strange reasons, some individuals will feel that a Zongo person shouldn't benefit. That is what made somebody to kind of say an uninformed statement on TikTok, saying Nafula Niba obeye say. You saw the reaction, trying to condemn Hajia Samira Baumia's drive.
I didn't see that.
I saw that and I can share it. If you even have time, I can pull it, give it to you. So I can send it to you later. And a lot of Ghanaians have seen it. That even got a lot of Fulani ladies coming back on TikTok to hit her, to tell her, we are Ghanaians. I felt more offended.
Because people call me Fulani.
Even look, I was watching something, a video from EC, and you were in blue with your hair sitting like this.
Yeah.
Can you relate to that video? They showed you. It was some. I watched it just last night when I was doing my research. I saw, and when I just looked at your face, hey, Annie, dear, she's full on you. I said it in my head because that is what our physique. That's what we are. And then what I am saying is that the Zango person is a Ghanaian. However, from the onset, because we are not indigenous.
Okay, so there's a deliberate effort to bring you at par.
Fantastic. Fantastic. Okay. And because there is development gap as well, the Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo or the NPP government said, look, yes, we know the Zangos are kind of being taken for granted for so long. Because from 1992 till 2020, I can say, chunk of Zango people, a lot of Zango people, millions of votes going to the NDC. And when you come to ask questions, and I loved another video I saw last night. So this lady scenario, not Kasum scenario, the NDC scenario. Is she Mariam scenario? The fair one. This guy's sister. I can get the video, but I would just say she is. I think she's Mariam scenario. So she held a young man in the Zongo. They went to campaign. She had her veil, the hijab. You know, we all do. This is my NPP veil. It's not a hijab, but it's a veil or scarf, you may call it. Then she had a whole hijab, branded NPP. Then she held the young man and said, Kaizo, like you come, and was pointing at the picture of Dr. Mahmoud Baumia on the guy's dress, asking him in Hausa, this is the video. This is the video, Anis. Look at that. You see what she's wearing. So when we need to translate this video, it's so clear. And unfortunately, she got so embarrassed because she was asking him. You can see her pointing at the Dr. Mahmoud Baumia's picture in this video. You know what she said? She said, you are wearing this shirt. What has this political party done for you? And he said, hey, madam, you are not in this country. This government, I like this man because I am a beneficiary of free SH. There is direct relation.
Okay, I'll cut it short because I don't intend to go so much into Zango.
Thank you.
But Louisa, to be fair to you, would you want to make
so you can have
one
this.
or two comments? Thank you.
Yeah, thank
one
you.
or two comments about Zango. Or maybe I should just start and give you another.
I just want to pass.
Yes, in some lady na kind of communicator and NPP communicator, I would say the whole Ghana crowd, which is on no yet Zongo communities, I want gramophone. What I say, girl no ana lady no ne di berɛ kɔ anim paa wɔ party no ho. Nti ɔse these are some of the developmental project that they have sent to the northern part of the country and even all the country. What I say. And so I want to ask you, you watching and say Epenokre, I'm not saying she's lying. Maybe I want to say, what is Zongo? How does that place look like? And development maybe about what now say be ma. You can share your thought at the comment section. This is the mass one. You can subscribe to our channel, TV Ghana News for Phobia about. Thank you for watching me.